Welcome to another Warframe video. This is actually my first Plains of Eidolon video where I'm actually going into the Plains of Eidolon to demonstrate you a build. And this build is simply one of the classics of getting around the Plains of Eidolon. This is the speed scurrying, shuffling Volt build. This is just a speed Volt build which has just some basic abilities in it that will allow you to get around the map faster, but it'll also allow you to kind of just escape. I have 8 more mod slots I could just use for anything. Like I can use Patagium, I can use this, not really, but yeah. I hope you guys know what I mean by that. But in all seriousness, yeah, this is a build. This is a build that I could simply just use and get around planes. This is a no formal build. Even if everything is maxed, still a no formal build, and this has 200% power strength in it, which allows me to reach that 2.0 speed mark, or my speed is 200%, and that's good. That's always nice to have. I can go like this or something. That was so useless. But yeah, here are the abilities. So we're mainly focusing on speed here because that's the only thing we're focusing on. It has a duration of 17 seconds with a energy cost of 18 energy, speed multiplier of 2, and the reload speed of 1.35. The range in meters is 11, which means it takes 11 meters to for your enemies to get. But we're just gonna go to Plains of Eidolon. I'm not gonna do anything specific in Plains, but I definitely am gonna show you the build. And I'm gonna teach you how you can skate around Plains, probably almost as fast as an Arcwing that's not boosting. And which is pretty fast considering the Arcwing boost gives the Arcwing only like a 50% speed buff, and when you're going down hills you have the advantage of speed. I'm gonna tell you why here. If you guys ever played Titanfall 2, that's all you need to know is Titan has when you're going down hills in the Plains of Eidolon, it's basically the same mechanics as Titanfall 2 where you use objects and stuff to kind of boost your momentum. Like that maglev gives you a little bit of extra like slide and stuff like that, and less friction, but you don't need to. So even without it, you're still going to be pretty decently fast to kind of go around Plains of Eidolon. One move you do want to get used to is slide, and just keep going sliding again. This allows you to go down little hills and stuff like that faster, and this also, if you have like a bunch of rocks right here, you can use these to your advantage to kind of gain momentum and get a little speed boost off of them. Now with the speed boost, this is when everything is just fun. Activate your speed boost and go off a rock, and you're gonna see that I carry the momentum when I slid off the rock. Now that's super powerful, and whenever you're gonna recast your speed, you want to jump to keep your momentum going. Now it is important to not stop whenever doing this because you're going to be chaining momentum, and that's one of the most important things to do, is to chain your momentum when doing this. So rolling in midair is going to be the best way, and when you're going up a hill, you really only want to specifically just run up it, unless you're chaining from one hill to another like I am. It's the fastest way to scale up a hill. Now I'm going to show you the fastest way to scale down a hill. Now this is where the fun begins with the speed volt build, because you see this rock right here? This is just going to be a perfect example of what we're going to do. We're going to slide off the rock, and as you see, we're just kind of carrying over momentum. And every time we like refresh our slide, we go faster. And it's an easy way to kind of just go down a hill. And as long as you have that speed buff active, you're gonna go down super fast. Any other moves you want to do is jumping and then casting your speed to keep the momentum. You can jump over rocks. The basic, tapping slide is going to keep. Is going to give you a little burst of momentum.
Indicates the enemy has dropped a number
Now,
of
like I said, when going off a rock, you always want to slide off it.
Mission,
and if you think you're going to stagger from, if you think you're going to stagger, then keep on sliding so you don't stagger. And that's the basics to learn. There's no combos because with Volt, you don't want to. You just kind of want to just go speedy fast. Yeah, so as long as you just want to, yeah, so that's all I can say. So like now we're sliding down a hill, and if you have rocks to kind of carry your momentum over, you can really have speed going for you. This is the fastest way to get around the plains of Eidolon, and it'd be the only build I kind of use to kind of just bounty clear, and that's about it. I mean, I'm not going to use this build for anything else specifically unless I'm clearing bounties. So I want to race back. When you slide, you don't want to slide down a mountain because it's just going to revert your momentum. So instead, you just want to kind of tap the slide button and you will travel extremely fast. That's the only kind of tip I can give to you here. And this kind of slope, whenever you're going like this, can really screw up your momentum. And you don't want that to happen. That's the last thing you would want. Now, when going off a rock, like I said, it's super useful. And you can use a rock to kind of gain extra momentum to help you kind of speed around more efficiently. Yeah. Weapon setups I'd recommend you to use is just a fast melee weapon that can kill enemies really fast. For instance, the Lesion, if you do not have a plague staff like I do. Sadly, I do not. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Please leave a like, possibly subscribe. It would make my day. Peace out.